Assalamu alaikum, dear students. The topic of today's lesson is conditional statement. What is a conditional statement and how to write it? So, before starting this topic, I just want to explain the difference between what is a condition and what is a conditional statement. To know this difference is very important because conditions are being used in different pseudocoding statements. For example, if we are using conditional loop, we are using conditions there. If we are using conditional statement, simple conditional statement, we are using conditions there. So, first of all, what is condition? For example, we have a variable and we want to store different values into it. For example, I can say that we have to decide the status of the student on the basis of marks. That either student is passed or failed. So very simple thing is we can write marks greater than 50, then in status it will be written pass. And if marks less than 50, so the status will be changed to fail. So whenever there are options given in between the values of a variable, such statement is known as conditional statement. These are conditions, but when these conditions are incorporated into a statement, for example, you can see here that this is a condition. On the basis of condition, two prompt messages, there is a possibility of appearing two prompt messages. So hopefully you got the idea of condition and conditional statement. If then else by itself is a conditional statement. And the part of conditional statement is a condition. So basically, when we are talking about conditional statement, in pseudocoding, we have two different types of conditional statement. One is known as if, then, else. And we also write and if to show that the scope of this conditional statement has been ended. The second type of conditional statements are case of otherwise. So, how many types of conditional statement are included into our course? First one is if then else, and the second one is case of otherwise. Let's thrash this problem in context of if then else. We are going to study first type of conditional statement, that is known as if then else. So we need to focus what we need to write here after if, what we need to write here after then. Okay, Ji. And what are we going to write after else? And when we will end the if, we will simply write and if. So very simple thing is that first of all, here after if, we are going to write the condition we want to apply on the variable, right? So age is a variable and the condition we want to apply on it, if age is less than 18, then output child, else output adult. You got the idea of conditional statement? And let's discuss it again. After if, we are going to write the condition. After then, we are going to write the choices. Let me draw it. Here is the condition, age less than 18. and then we have choices, child, adult. This is then part of condition, and this one is else part. Age is less than 18, then do this or print this, and if age is otherwise, what it says, if age is less than 18, it's child, and if it is greater than 18, it's adult. But we don't need to write it, else is serving the purpose of greater than 18 as well. Hopefully you got the idea of if then else. In our next class, inshallah, we will discuss nested if. Very important topic, what is nested if, and the end case of and otherwise. We are going to start case of and otherwise in next class. Two discussions will be done in next class, nested if and case of and otherwise. Then we will practice the question from the past paper as well, where we will discuss how to convert an if then else statement into case of otherwise, or if a case of otherwise statement has been given, so how to convert it into if then else. So that's all about today's lesson. See you next class with the next topic. Keep watching my video and keep subscribing my channel. Thank you very much.